What up, y'all? It's your boy Trey back with another video again. I know it's been a long time since I did another video. I gotta make this bigger. So if you want to do this, well, know how to do that right there. Pointing at you probably can't see it though. My chest hurting. I just came out of school. Sorry if I didn't do my intros. I have to do my intros in a minute, but it's alright though.
10 people you won't believe actually exist. The world is not free of wonders. That goes the same to human beings living around us. Everything in our world is special and unique. Diversity is everywhere. But there are people who stand out more than other people. Today we will talk about 10 people you won't believe actually exist. Yu Zhenhuan. This man comes from the northern Chinese province of Liaoning. He has hair that covers 96% of his body because of a rare hormone imbalance. This makes Yu the hairiest man on the earth. Yu's excess body hair is all over his body except for two places, his palms and soles of his feet. He has difficulty seeing because of his awfully long eyelashes, and he also has hearing and breathing problems due to the hair growing out of his nose and ears.
That was me, man. And if that was me and I was little when I went to school, I would not go to school at all. Because that would just not be fair at all. But
he has had to go through laser hair removal surgery to remove all the hair that causes him problems. He once talked about getting all his hair removed after having plastic surgery. But that was many years ago, and nothing has been heard of him since. Helmut Strebel. This 49-year-old Austrian bodybuilder is so ripped, he regularly goes viral across social media and is regarded by many as the most shredded guy alive. Helmut is quite literally ripped to the bone. His low body fat percentage, which is only 3%, is a true testament to what can be achieved with years of hard work and dedication. You can literally see every fiber of muscle in his body. He is extremely vascular, resembling a human roadmap. Helmut Strebel simply has awesome genetics, not just in the sense of building muscle, but also in regards to the thickness of his skin. He has paper-thin skin, helping his muscles appear even more ripped, whilst displaying crazy vascularity. Helmut is a perfect example of how you can get shredded at any age if you're willing to diet harder than any other man alive and train like a real-life Saiyan. Tran Van Hey. Although he never got his hair officially measured and acknowledged by the Guinness Book of Records, Vietnamese herbalist Tran Van Hey was known as the man with the longest hair in the world. For nearly 50 years, he kept his head hidden from view. While it was obvious to anyone who saw him that there was something under his scarf, they still had no idea what it was or why he wouldn't show it to them. Then, after 5 decades with his head covered, Tran decided it was time to let his family and friends see what was underneath his scarf. When he finally removed it to reveal what he'd been hiding all those years, people were in utter disbelief. It was a 22-foot-long dreadlock that weighed 23 pounds. The reason why he never cut his hair is an interesting story. When he was just 25 years old, Tran had a traumatic experience where he got extremely sick after visiting a barbershop. It had such an impact on his life that he decided to stop getting his hair cut once and for all. Ekaterina Lysina. The Russian model, who is 6 feet 9 inches tall, is already known in her hometown of Penza, Russia, for having the biggest feet for a woman. Ekaterina also has 2 Guinness records to her name, having also been crowned the world's tallest model, whose legs measure 132 centimeters or 52 inches. She is set to break into Hollywood after she appeared on the television show This Morning, where presenters Holly Willoughby and Philip Schofield had to use ladders to interview her. A former professional basketball player with an Olympic bronze, she has an offer to play a role in an upcoming movie which will be about a women's rugby championship. The model says it's hard to find jeans in her size, and she has to have them specially tailored. Nikita Kachuk. This Russian bodybuilder is fairly new on the scene. His massive size has everyone saying that his muscles are nothing but synthol, which is an alcohol-oil combination that artificially inflates your muscles. It mimics the appearance of developed muscles. However, there isn't proof online that he's using it, and in most of his videos, he seems as strong as a bear. Nikita has been called the Russian Arnold Schwarzenegger, weighing a monster mass of 140 kilograms.
Sorry about that, guys. I had to move somewhere.
Maybe time will tell if he is natural or he really is using synthol. Let us know what you think in the comments. Sky Broberg, also known as Sky Circus, is a 5-time Guinness World Record holder in contortion and has traveled around the world performing on television, street, and stage. Her act includes squeezing herself through rings and performing bone and ligament-defying stunts in her tiny glass prison. She even does a costume change inside this tiny box. Sky holds 3 Guinness World Records for her efforts. One is for the fastest time getting into a contortion box, cramming her 1.7 meter tall body into a 52 by 45 by 45 centimeter box in just 4.78 seconds. She also holds the record for the longest time spent in a contortion box, which is 6 minutes and 13 seconds. Preston with her friends, acrobat twin sisters, Nelle and Jola Season. And for squeezing through a tennis racket in a variety of ways, over 3 minutes. Michelle Kopke. 24-year-old Michelle Kopke made headlines in 2013 due to her tiny 16-inch waist. However, she wasn't born this way, but instead chose to modify her body. By sleeping in a corset every night for 3 years, she reduced her waist by 9 inches. Now her waist is actually smaller than most 2-year-olds. She still wears tight corsets with the hope goal of slimming down by another 2 inches, a goal that doctors have warned against. They warned her that if she continues to do this, the damage to her spine may prevent her from being able to stand up. She already suffers from the blatant health problems that come with having a stomach that small.